Why are my students so confused when I ask them to take their earbuds out when I'm teaching? High school teacher here. Some students simply forget it's in their ear. Others haven't been called out with them in their ears. Other teachers tolerate it, don't care, so when they encounter someone else who does it can throw them off. Most students these days cannot leave their home with two things: their phones and earbuds. They probably just didn't hear you. People, teenagers especially, don't like being told what to do, because they think they can multitask way better than they actually can. Or that they can fake their way through exams just like they faked their way through middle school. Hopefully they find out the truth before going to uni. People are largely missing the fact that they probably aren't listening to anything. It is extremely common for young people to just leave their earbuds in when nothing is playing. They do not find it offensive when they talk to each other with earbuds in. So they find it weird that you think it's rude. The look is probably, why does it even matter? I'm not listening to anything. I know when I was a kid I always asked if I could use my headphones while I was in class if we were doing a solo project, because it helped me drown out everything around me and focus on what I was doing. Most teachers were nice and said yeah, of course, as long as I'm not actively teaching or the principal, vice walks in, because yeah, you're not supposed to have them while in school. Idky some kids took advantage of that and cause issues, but some like to push their boundaries or just cause trouble. A lot of earbuds have noise cancellation now, which uses built-in microphones. They can switch to hear what's going on in the environment through the microphones so they can hear you without having to take them out. On the other hand, they could be blasting a bit of Metallica to get them through the day. Kids are stupid, largely. Why would students wear earbuds in class? Media studies, that sounds like a much cooler option than kids here get. Okay, a professor actually asked me this one time when I was wearing earbuds in class. Class hadn't started quite yet. But still, at that time, I didn't even realize that I was being rude. I was so completely mindless to it. I was a very shy and withdrawn student, and I think I assumed nobody noticed me anyway. I was super confused because I had just never been asked that before. I felt really bad after, and I don't think I ever did it again, haha. Some students genuinely don't care about course content. And especially at that age it's way more likely to be the case. I cared for some and some I didn't. But I also used earbuds in class then. And still do it now in college. I found I focus better when that gap in my mind that will normally fill itself with random thoughts or daydreams is muffled by music in my earbud that I can mindlessly have on to fill the space. So my focus can be on the lecture. They'll find it rude for different reasons. But there might be one or two who benefit from either having the excess sounds blocked out and voices amplified. I know some AirPods can do this. Or just having background noise, music or a podcast or something playing. Dunno if this is still true, but some time ago it was trendy, fashionable to wear earbuds. And I know at least a few kids were wearing them even if they weren't listening to any music or anything. From their perspective it's not rude if there's nothing actually playing through the earbuds. Which is why they might be confused when told to remove them. A lot of earbuds have a transparency mode that uses microphones to allow the user to hear what's around them. There's a good chance at least some of your students can hear you with earbuds on. So they're confused why you want them to take them out. Why they don't think it's rude. Worth maybe a clarifying question to the student. But I'm guessing they don't understand why, because they feel they hear you and may actually be giving their full attention. If you can explain to them why it's rude or not, just tell them they may understand that boundary. If you can't articulate it, they aren't going to get it without someone explaining it. Proposed teaching moment. I find wearing earbuds in my class rude because it looks like you're not giving your full attention to my lecture. I need you to show me your respect by showing that you're listening without anything in them. Additional proposed verbiage if needed. In current society, the way people nonverbally tells to others that they are not paying attention to you and don't care what anyone else is doing around them, they will show it by a few ways, but often will be wearing earbuds. People understand you might be on a call or listening to music. Neither provide any attention to others. Have you considered that some students are overstimulated without them in? I had to buy loops earplugs to wear when I was a substitute. All the bells and yelling in hallways and thousands of other students was really overstimulating. Most students wear them to block out too much noise. They are noise cancelling. Some aren't even listening to anything. This is the COVID cohort. They are having huge problems in general socializing like normal humans. Adults do this too. I am something akin to leadership on a masonry supply yard, and I train and keep an eye on all the newer forklift operators. They throw a fit when I tell them they can't have obstructions in their ears while driving. It's AF safety hazard. I don't get why they don't understand that. I have the same problem with my 41-year-old boyfriend wearing headphones when I'm trying to speak to him. Whether there is anything playing through them or not, I just find it incredibly rude. Some people need background noise to work. I can't stand working in silence. It makes me able to hear all the thoughts in my brain, which distracts and confuses me. Some kids probably just grew up not being told to actually pay attention though, lol.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.